Welcome back, guys. Thanks for joining me for another beer review. Hope you're all well. We are heading off to that subscription boxing that I had beers from, and it's a Dutch one, not the one that I sort of cancelled and then got sent a box out. The one before that where I didn't cancel it in time. You'll all know who I'm on about, but I'm begrudge saying their name. But yeah, this is from the Dutch box that I got sent out, and I'm quite interested in this. This could be one of them sort of beers that turns out to really work, and I can't help but feel in my head, obviously before opening it and even trying anything like this, I do think this will work, but I could be totally wrong. And we are looking at a beer from Vet and Lazy Brewery, Dutch brewery. Never had nothing from them before, and this is their Oyster Mushroom Porter. And for some reason, I just think that mushroom in this porter will work. I really do. I just think it's the sort of thing that would go with a porter or a stout. It's a 330ml can. Like I say, it was part of a box that cost something like 27 quid. So this is coming in at about £3, £3.50. We do it with local farmers, I beg your pardon. Yeah, and I think this is, like I say, it's in collaboration with local farmers to them. 90% grain from local nature inclusive farming. Rotterdam or something. Is that supposed to be Rotterdam? I don't know. Don't know if it's different out there. I don't know. But yeah, Vet and Lazy Brewery, Netherlands. 330ml can. This is coming in at a big old 4.8% ABV. For some reason, I thought it was stronger. Ingredients: water, barley, oats, wheat, magnet hops, oyster mushrooms from Rotterdam, and yeast. So yeah, there we go. There's the artwork. I like the look of it. So let's get it cracked open. It has been out the fridge for a good hour and a half. A good hour and a half that's been out the fridge. I don't have one of their glasses, but I think that would be ideal for this sort of porter. Maybe a porter should be in a straight glass. I don't know, but it'll be all right in that. So let's get it cracked open, see what we get. I do like the artwork, like I say. Oyster Mushroom Porter. Let's give it a go. I'm intrigued by this one. You know, I know this subscription thing. They can send out some shit and they can give you some shit. But then, at the same time, there's odd little gems in what they do. It's just a shame they're not a little bit more considerate, or actually try and send your stuff a little bit better than what they do for the price. But hey ho, is what it is. A little bit left in the can. Beer in a glass. I'm holding that up against the light. There is absolutely nothing coming through there, so I'm going to say that is jet black. We got sort of like a light tan head. Need to get the colour chart out to sort of show you what sort of colour that is, if anyone's interested. Of course they're not. Gentle bubbles going up. It's a nice compact tan head, finger of tan head. Looks decent. So I'm going to stop talking. Let's dive in. Give it a sniff. Well, at the moment it just smells like a stouty porter kind of aroma. Does smell nice though. I can't really say I'm picking up oyster mushrooms or anything, or a mushroom feel to it. But like I say, I think mushrooms would be something that would work in this, and would probably work subtly alongside all them other sort of flavours and aromas. Dark, rich, roasty coffee. Chocolate. I'd be lying if I honestly said I could pick mushrooms out. A little bit of a boozy number. It's almost like got, well, I wouldn't say boozy, woody, barrel aged even maybe. Earthy, muddy. But it does smell good. I can't knock it on aroma. It does smell good. Let's get the rest in. 4.8%. The beer looks really nice. It's got to be said. It does look really good. Looks a quality brew. Vet and Lazy Oyster Mushroom Porter. 4.8%. Cheers. I've got to say I'm disappointed. I've got to say I'm disappointed. 4.8%. It does feel thin. It does feel thin. It feels very light for 4.8%. For me, there's no... I mean, you're not getting any watery taste from it, but it is a very thin beer. And I think it should be a little bit bolder, considering it's saying it's got oats in. You'd like to think if there's mushroom in there, maybe something like that might sort of fill it out, but it doesn't. It doesn't feel like it's got any sort of weight to it. That might be what you want. That said, it is a porter. Porters are lighter, but I would have still liked a little bit more weight to this, even with it being a porter. Yeah, I've swirled that around. I've created a nice big head on it. And even then, although it fills it out, it doesn't really save it, in my opinion. It's very roasty. It's very bitter. Subtle coffee notes. I'm not really going to say I get a chocolate feel in the taste. Carbonation is minimal to almost not there. Yeah, and it, you know, with it being no carbonation or minimal to not there, and the beer being thin, doesn't fill it out. For me, this just feels like quite a bitter roasted malt porter. Like I say, I wouldn't even say you get a massive coffee hit, even though you sort of get coffee. It just feels more like roasted malts, but very bitter, almost, I don't know, overcooked, you could say, in a sense. .8%. I mean, even the flavours in there aren't enough to sort of fill it out and even say it's a 4.8% beer. I mean, the beer is like I said, I wouldn't say you get a massive amount of flavour. Like I say, burnt roasted malts maybe, a touch coffee, bitterness. I'm not really getting anything from any oats in this. And I can't even sound really picking up any sort of mushroom sort of feel in it. I don't know. Maybe it's just me. It's... I don't know. I don't know. Yeah, I'm not getting any oatiness. I'm not getting any like mushroom feel, like I say. It's very disappointing, this one, actually, and I was really looking forward to this. I thought this could be something very decent, and yet it's turned out to be something very, very poor, to be honest. It's saying oyster mushroom. Surely you've got to be picking up that mushroom in there. For me, there's not much mushroom, let's put it that way. There can't be, because to me there's no feel of any sort of maybe mushroom flavour, or even that sort of mushroom being added to fill the body out. There's none of it there. I think it's a very sort of ordinary porter. Yeah, it's got flavours there, but there's you know, craft beer. There's nothing craft about this, in my opinion, apart from the fact that they don't make too many cans, probably. It tastes like a very weak, light body stout with not much going on in it. So yeah, for me, Vet and Lazy, I'm gutted about that one because I did have high hopes for it. Vet and Lazy and their oyster mushroom porter, very, very disappointing. Forget about that before you even turn the camera off, I tell you. There you go. There's my thoughts on that beer. If you've had it before, let me know your thoughts. Thank you all for watching. Would I recommend anyone going, oh, I'll go on that subscription site and I'll pick that up? No, I wouldn't bother. If that's £3 a can or whatever, complete waste of money. Anyway, thank you all for watching. Hope you enjoyed it. And I will see you again soon on another one. I forgot what I was saying. Cheers.